Hi, folks. It's Barbie Lynn. I am here on Tuesday. I didn't have a chance to post anything yesterday, but haven't been feeling good for the last couple of days. It's been a cane day for me, having problems with my left leg now and my hip and my back. And, it's a funny thing. I'm so blessed. This body just doesn't understand, though. that I'm supposed to be feeling better no matter how old I am, but it's all good. I am good. I am blessed. So here I am today. Wanted to touch base on a couple of things. First, thank you so much for the folks that have posted recently asking if I have a podcast. Haven't thought about it, but now that you've planted that seed, I'm praying about it, and we shall see. Uh, it's actually kind of a good thought. So thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Possibly 2026. So that's that. But thank you so much for just planting these seeds in my mind here. Always a great thing, and I appreciate you for doing that. Secondly, I do also get people asking me for my opinion on things, and people commenting on the fact that they appreciate my opinions. Uh, Thank you. You're so sweet to even say that. I just know that all of us have an opinion and have an opportunity to share their opinions. Here's something, though, that I wanted to touch on. The thing about opinions, for me, I believe that there's really only going to be two important opinions that will matter at the end when I have to make a decision. I listen to everybody's feedback. I listen to everybody's opinion. I appreciate everybody's thoughts and opinion because it adds perspective. I can only see from my perspective, my point of view, what I'm thinking about and what I'm talking about. But with other people coming from different perspectives, it's a great thing. So thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your thoughts. But the two opinions that will always be the only two opinions that will matter for me will be mine and God's. Why? Well, because God is my creator. For those who believe, it's your creator. And the big part of this is when I take my last breath here on earth, I really believe my next breath will be in the face of God. Now, here's kind of how I picture it. People who know me have heard me explain it this way. But I see that last breath here and me being in the face of God. We're in like a superstore, like Costco, if you will. And I know that there's a number of different lines there. Maybe Costco's not the best example, but Target or Walmart, I think that's a little bit better. But I know that when I take that last breath and I'm in the face of God, my whole focus has been, for as long as I can remember, has been to make sure that I can qualify to be in the 15 items or less line with God. I'm telling you guys, I'm going on 63 years, and I'm not any different from all of you. Life can be crazy, filled with great things, but also filled with not so great things. And I've made some decisions that I wasn't so happy about or proud of, like all of you. But I will tell you, when I've thought about this, I've been really, really focused on trying to make better decisions, the best decisions I can, to where I can get into the 15 items or less line with God. I don't want to be standing in those long lines with a couple of carts of stuff that I have to explain each and every one of those items to God. No, 15 items or less will get me quickly through the line and straight into the heavens above, where God promises a mansion. He promises so many wonderful, amazing things. So I want to get there as quickly as I can. 15 items or less, folks. That's my focus. That's my goal. And plus, I'll get to see all the wonderful family and friends that have gone before us. And like I said, and that's eternal life. That's the forever life. 15 items or less. So that's my thing. But where opinions are concerned, if you're not a believer, then it's just one opinion, yours. But the main thing for you and I, whether you're a believer, whether you're not a believer, The main thing is we have to hold ourselves accountable to our decisions. And why I say that is I see all too often people will make a decision, which is fantastic, but there are more times than there should be. Somebody who makes a decision, and when the decision isn't a good decision or something went wrong, they point fingers left and right. It's his fault, it's her fault, it's their fault. I don't know what happened. I don't know whose fault it is, but they really don't want to be accountable. That's honestly, again, in my opinion, not such a great thing. Folks, the better thing to do, instead of, using your precious time trying to figure out somebody else to blame, which I know you really don't want to do, but it's scary, right? Nobody really likes to take the blame, but it's good for us. Hold ourselves accountable, absolutely. And especially when something goes wrong, hold ourselves accountable and then apologize, say you're sorry to anybody who might have been hurt by it, and be sincere, by the way, when you do that. And then immediately make a different decision. Fix whatever it was that was broken. Just do something different that quickly. That's the key. The idea is the constant process of starting something and going through it and continuing to improve upon it over and over and over again. If it's just not the way that it needs to be and it's not as perfect and wonderful as you want it to be, then just stop, fix the problem, move forward, try it again, and keep trying and trying and trying with a smile, knowing that it's only going to get better and better, right? And the reason why it's also not a good thing to not be accountable is it's not a good way to make friends when we're blaming everybody else. In fact, the great thing about holding ourselves accountable is it shows an incredible amount of respect and humility. Humility is so incredibly powerful. People think humility is not powerful. It's more powerful than pride and ego. Because with humility, it allows us to learn. It allows us to grow. It allows us to swing that door open to being open to people's thoughts and opinions, to being open to their expertise and their knowledge and their skill set that they're willing to share because we're humble. So that's my thought. The 15 item or less, absolutely. Think about it. Definitely from a standpoint of accountability, it's not a big deal. Don't make it a big deal. Apologize, admit that you were wrong or that something went wrong, and then work together with somebody to fix it and make it better. That's what this world is all about. That's why God put us all together the way He did. We may not always agree, but we certainly have to take what we do agree upon and then work with each other to fix the stuff that whoever broke it, it just needs to be fixed. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if I even make any sense, but hopefully to some I do. I make sense for me. And if you're laughing at all of this, that's a good thing too, because really this brain fog, I might have said the same thing 3 times in this video and I didn't even notice. So there you go. So all I could tell you folks is I love, love, love and adore all of you. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Make a difference in as many people's lives as you can. Do your best to be your best. And that's really all we can ask for. Oh, and then smile. Because nothing could be so bad that there isn't a way to smile through all of it, right? So I love, love, and adore all of you. God bless, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.